All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. It is Igor's birthday. He is 1 year old. He's gonna get this this peanut for his birthday a little bit. But we're drafting, folks. Hunter Pence Sweatsuit Invitational. We're drafting, of course, the new set, Dungeons and Dragons, and we are about 5 drafts deep into our Bronze to Mythic run. So we've learned a little bit at this point, unlike last week where we knew actual nothing. And Igor and I are gonna draft here. I guess Igor's in not the best spot. Just go up here, Igor, for now. Whatever, we can put you there. And we got a black dragon here. I mean, critical hit. The laughter's kind of cool, but not super great. Air Cult Elemental. Where's a dragon here? I mean, Paladin's pretty cool, but it's the most powerful card, I think. So far, we discovered in Bronze to Mythic that removal is exceedingly important. Very, very important, and bigger things are important too. So, Black Dragon, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. The mill card we had last week on the Sweatsuit Invitational, and honestly, like, it's the kind of card where, like, if you have a very controlling deck with no way to win, it'll do it for you, but otherwise it just does nothing. So, Reaper's Talisman's really, really good. We've been very, very impressed with this card in our Bronze to Mythic runs. Just a really, really powerful card. Life gain, death touch, makes bad creatures good. Like it a lot. Otherwise, in this pack, Hobgoblin Captain's pretty awesome. And Evolving Wild is one of the few mana fixtures in the format. I would definitely not like to splash if I don't have to, unless I'm playing a lot of treasures. And rest of this pack's pretty bad, a rare missing, so pretty easy talisman, I think. Just on color, great card. Don't really have a strong preference as to like color combinations or anything yet. Just know that these two cards seem quite good. We did have a blue-black deck we liked a lot. That deck was much lower curve. Here we see a pack with a lot of blue and black cards, honestly. There is a rare and a common missing. Charm Sleep, definitely a pretty good removal spell. Horde Robber's pretty awesome. Trickster's Talisman's pretty cool too, honestly. I'm not sure if I want to take Talisman this early or over Charm Sleep or Horde Robber, but the card does seem pretty sweet. Scarlet, I'm sorry to hear you're in lockdown, but hope you're doing well. Right, Igor? What do you think? Igor's birthday. All right, so we're gonna take Charm Sleep or Robber. I might just take the Robber. I think Robber's pretty sweet. I'll just stay black for the moment. I think that, like, all right, so there's a Soul Knife die, so blue's pretty sweet. I like this card a lot. The blue black sort of like, you know, get my attacker in archetype feels pretty good. Dungeon Crawler is like okay, it's not particularly great. So took a worse black card over a better blue card just to stay open here. But now we'll take Soul Knife Spy and be pretty happy with it. Hexblade's fine, Crawler's fine. Nothing else here is super exciting. I think Spy is like exceptionally good. I think it's exceptionally good. Just a real snowball kind of card. A lot of snowball-y kind of cards in blue-black. Horde Robber, Soul Knife Spy. These cards where they start getting in and your advantage really starts rolling. Alright, and you get past the pack. Battle Hammer. The whole Boros equipment archetype just feels like a trap as usual. And we've got Rust Monster. So you have Eyes of the Beholder is an expensive kill spell, but I think kill spells are really important. Clattering Skeletons is fine, but only if you're venturing a decent amount. And pretty easy eyes here, I think. Boros is bonkers. It's no trap. I mean, we'll see. I haven't drafted it yet. We'll see. Boros is nuts. All right. If that's nuts, what chat's saying. So Eyes of the Beholder works for me. Probably make a new overlay for these drafts because, like, it's like doesn't line up well in the overlay. All right, so we can pass the pack with an Oswald Fiddlebender. Raven Fieldman's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's certainly passable if your opponent's not white, and then 40% of the time it's just like an absolute premium removal spell. We are playing best of 3 also, and then otherwise this pack is like pretty unexciting. I mean, like I would play You Come to a River. I'm not like super embarrassed to play Beholder. But Ray here is pretty easy. Some of our black's been feeling pretty good. Black does feel reasonably open. Thanks, Ninja Dave. Appreciate it. Hey, Igor. Ninja Dave says happy birthday. Igor's grumpy, all right? He's just a grumpy hammy. Now, Shocking Grasp feels like one of the best cards in the blue-black archetype. We had 3 of these in our draft. We got 7 wins. There are so many must-block creatures. You just, like, force the block, trick the creature. But I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if we're blue. Death Whisper is pretty sweet here, too. This card's kind of nice. So, we're either whispering. I'm going to Whisper. I think Whisper's higher upside. Maybe we, like, wander our way into green. I think Grasp will go late anyway. It's mostly good in this deck. So this is whenever creature dies, we pay 2 and draw, which is pretty cool. Black does seem pretty open. Zombie Ogre is kind of nice. It obviously, you know, is a venture card, so we're not like super venture. And like we're not really venturing. It's not like the most exciting card. Deadly Dispute's pretty sweet. We have a Horde Robber already and a little more of a synergy card, and the Hexblade very similar. I'm gonna take the Dispute here. Keep it open again. I think Dispute will play well if we end up green-black also. Alright, so Manticore's another good card for, like, if people want to block against you. Otherwise, Pack's kind of mopey. Alright, so right now we are definitely black. That's the only thing we know for sure right now. We're definitely black, and we are either maybe blue, maybe green. If I open some red Bomber, we can move in as well. So, yeah, I don't think Chester is amazing or anything, but I think it's definitely a reasonable card. I like Dagger here. It's very good if you have a lot of Death Touchers in your deck. You already have 1 Death Touch effect. If I had 2 or 3, I'd be happily play this card. YouTube folks, what do you think of tunes? Trickster's Talisman tabled. I mean, this card seems kind of nice, honestly. It's like a decent +1/+1 for, you know, it's not the best ever, but if it hits, it's pretty cool. It's a little clunky, but it's kind of sweet. Kind of sweet. Dungeon Crawler? I mean, I'm not unhappy with Dungeon Crawler at all. Just a Savannah line, whatever, you know. Talisman to copy Black Dragon. If that comes up, I'll be probably pretty happy, so. Alright, take Skeletons. And kick in the door. Alright, so as it stands, we are definitely black. We have 2 blue cards, and now we're probably green. So we open up Ranger class, one of the probably the best rares in the set. I don't know much, but I do know that. So Rangers class, super, super awesome. And we already have a green card. We have 2 blue cards, and we're just black cards otherwise. So we didn't really pass much green either. So this could be a scenario where we like get green in pack 2, and then just get black in pack 3 again. So Ranger class is the nut. Pretty easy pick. Aren't really any other reasonable options here. There are actually almost no black cards at all. And then as far as blue cards, Apprentice is okay, but not great. So just to take the Rangers class before my internet screws up or something like that. Yeah, honestly, splashing Ranger class is not insane either off Treasure and stuff like that too, but Igor, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Are you peeing? I'm sorry. My bad, buddy. Alright, so we get past the Triumphant Adventurer, which is another good rare, honestly. I mean, we're not really venturing particularly hard at all, so, and we gotta pick colors here at some point. Fangblade is certainly fine. It's obviously a Death Toucher for our talismans and stuff, which is kind of cool. No green cards in this pack, which is pretty wild. Just a common taken. I don't think Thieves' Tools is worth a pick this early. And just Fangblade, I think. I don't think you want Thieves' Tools that badly in this deck. We see if we're gonna be black-green, so. Alright, another Fangblade. Another pretty mopey pack, it looks like. I mean, Planar Ally is pretty cool, but I mean, Fangblade, the Basilisk, which, like, obviously, if we have, I think we're pretty good Spare Dagger being good now if we take Basilisk or the Blade. I mean, yeah. I have a minute. Can I join the SSI Discord and share screen my channel? Yeah, sure. Take Fang Blade. Bard class. Bard. No problem, my friend. Alright, so I'll only join though because I happy birthday to Igor. Igor, it's your birthday. He's so freaking cranky. He just doesn't have it. Igor's the worst mascot we've ever had. I mean, he's fine. Igor's motto is he's trying his best. We're always like, Igor's trying his best. You know, he's just doing his best. He's doing the best he can. So yeah, we're going to Robber again. Robber's pretty sweet, obviously. We get some equipment also to pump it up too, which is kind of nice. And like, just make some treasures and ramp it up. So, I like Robber a lot. Choose your weapon. Alright, so this is the spot where we should start taking green cards, I think. Green's kind of open. Skimpy Pete, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. We're gonna Null Hunter here, I think. I guess Null Hunter's not like great or anything. It's a good 2-drop, but like I do like the idea of our curve being kind of like, what's this card do? It's Hexproof, Reach, or Trample. This card's pretty bad. I guess it makes Horde Robber into a 3/3, which is kind of interesting on offense. And it'll table. Take a 2-drop. Okay. I mean, Boulette is like probably a green-black kind of card. Iron Golem. We currently have I mean, I don't think we're playing the Skeletons, but Manticore and Death Whisperer are 4-drops. I guess Boulette and Iron Golem are both 4-drops. That is true. Making Death Touchers into 1/5s is not bad. That's definitely very fair. So hopefully the card will table, and the card's reasonable in our deck. I'll take the Boulette, I guess. So we're definitely not blue anymore. So take rid of Talisman, go to Soul Knife Spy. Drider, Clattering Skeletons, Zombie Ogre. I mean, Drider's pretty like reasonably powerful card. Again, not really interested in adventure cards, I don't think. We do have like, I guess we have the Fang Blades adventure. But I think Drider's just better than these cards anyway, so. Crawler, Talisman, Dare, Ray, Robber, Hunter, Ranger Class, Dispute. Yeah, like, pretty reasonable deck so far, I think. Another Boulette, Precipitous Drop. Maybe Art is venturing, honestly. Like, I guess we're just gonna drop it like it's hot. I don't think I need any more 4-drops. I'm like dying for a Boulette here. I'm not like convinced this card's like insanely good, so. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the Igor's in the cage, he scratches his back, takes a little bath, takes a little nap. He like specifically hides himself too, so you can't even see him, you know? So let's try out the Wild Shape, honestly. I actually wouldn't even mind like the Pump Spell in this deck either, but I think Wild Shape is a pretty cool card to try. I'm not super interested in Hexblade. We only have 2 Robbers, so, and then everything else kind of sucks, so I'll try a Wild Shape. I do love cheap spells, so. Yeah, Igor's just what in tarnation? Inconceivable! This is unbelievable. And like, there's still an Eyes and a Feigned Death in this pack, which are both like pretty reasonable cards. This is unreal. We're gonna cut this, whatever. Like, honestly, we could probably play it if we get like 1 or 2 more Horde Robbers. That is unbelievable. All right, so yeah, I mean, we might play this, probably won't, but I'll just cut the sword. It's a pod draft, so take the best card. Another Eye of the Beholder. This card's definitely reasonable. I don't think it's like insane, but like you just need to kill stuff in this format. It does kill stuff. I mean, we're at 20. We're at like enough playables right now, so we have a pretty good amount of flexibility here to like. Let's cut an Eyes. Monk of the Open Hand. I mean, Crawler, Talisman. All right. So pack 3, not an exciting pack for us. Just some like middling commons. This is a pretty weak pack overall. Jeez. I mean, Basilisk plays well with our dagger. It's really it. It's like, you know, just I think it just is worse than our other Death Touchers. Shambling Gas is like, it's okay. I mean, it's not, you know, we don't really have any good like sack outlets or anything for it, you know. I mean, Herald, I don't mind. I like having a Herald in my deck. I'm not sure if Dispute is even like that amazing either. There's no card to hate draft here. That's the problem. Like, if there's a good rare, I would just take it, but I'll take Herald. I think having a Herald in your deck's pretty nice. All right, we get past a pack with many more cards in it, that's for sure. Another Ray. Check for traps. Bard, Ghast, Circle. Circle's like a reasonable card for sure. I think I want to just Ray again, though. And, like, honestly, I might not even start both Rays, but, like, it's just such an advantage against a white deck. And the thing is that, like, we have enough playables here, too, so, like, I think you should be taking these Color Hoser sideboard cards very high. Unless you're dying for playables, because they're so good in 40% of your games. In best of 3, obviously, that they're well with the picks. Let's take that again. Yeah, Ray plays well with the touch also, yes. Ray's probably just... I think I'll probably just play 2 Rays and 0 Wild Shapes. We'll see. Another Death Whisper, sure. Alright, it's a pretty easy Grim Bounty here, I think. Just a good kill spell. I'm gonna cut these Wild Shapes. We're very light on green, for sure. You know, we can almost, like, just double splash Ranger Class and Adventurer. Yeah, pretty easy Grim Bounty here. You know, our only real green card is Ranger Class. You know, like, we have, you know, Rando 2-drop, a Rando 4-drop, an okay, like, archetypical card, but... That's not what I meant to do. You didn't see that. Right, Igor? Igor's already done. He's already sleeping. Oh, Igor. Definitely the worst mascot of all time. Alright, so we have a drop here, or a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So our creature lands are obviously super nice. And we're already pretty flush on playables, so while drop is certainly reasonable, I'll just take the land here. Not a lot of flood insurance in this set either, so... I mean, this is currently 23 cards, so we are currently... Our deck is done, in theory. Assuming we're going to, like, splash this Adventurer, which we might not, so... We currently can't splash the Adventurer off of just 2 Horde Robbers, so... Alright, not a very good pack either. I mean, Thieves' Tools, I guess we do have 2 Fang Blades and 2 Horde Robbers, but like, I'm not really big on this card. Also, we have like the Ophidians and stuff. It does make a treasure, but I don't even know if I want to splash, you know? I guess Feigned Death isn't very good in this deck either, so sure. Another Dungeon Crawler. Herald, just a bunch of crappy 5-drops. I mean, Dungeon Crawler is, like, not insane or anything, but it is pretty reasonable. And, we do want to be kind of aggressive here. We have some, like, pretty good tricks and stuff, too. I think I'm just crawling. I'm pretty fine with just, like, a random Savannah line in my deck, too. And then, like, I think that, like, completing one of the smaller dungeons on turn 5 or 6 is not unreal with our Fang Blades and stuff, so... I'm pretty happy with Crawler here. Just keep it kind of aggressive. Dungeon Crawler better than the 4-drop skeleton? Probably. We'll see where we end up. So we have a horde, another Horde Robber, or another drop. I mean, Horde Robber, the 3rd Horde Robber makes me feel much better about splashing Adventurer off of, like, literally nothing. Just no planes in my deck. But I kind of just want the removal spell, honestly. Obviously, the more Adventure we have, the better. And we're not really ramping into anything. I'm just going to drop. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm not sure how I want to value the robber, but... Venturing can make treasure. That is true, actually. That is true. Venturing can make treasures. So, we're probably going to play the adventure. We play the adventurer, most likely. We'll take an idol for the board. So what are we not playing? I don't think Manticore is very good in our deck. Half our cards have Death Touch anyway. I don't know if Herald is necessary either, honestly. This is a lot of cards currently. Shambling Ghast. Yeah, I'm not super interested. Like, Direwolf Predator's like, it's fine, but not really that exciting. Just gonna cut the trick. Yeah, I might just cut the Knoll and the Roulette. I can see that. Check. So cut like this and this. Just like lightly splash Death's Whisper, Ranger class, Adventurer. Maybe we'll play like 1 plains, 3 or 4 forests. Feign Death. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Maybe Trap's a better sideboard card, but I don't think we're playing either one, so. Fate's Reversal is a sideboard card. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So I believe this is our deck. I don't know if our deck's good or not, honestly. Oh my god, Black was so open this draft. This is unreal. Alright, so we'll take another drop. I mean, I'm a little concerned with our ability to, like, win the game, but... Alright, so take another drop. Alright, whatever, take that. I guess we have Ranger class. A lot of Heralds, too. So this is 24 cards. We need to cut one of these cards. Maybe we just cut the eyes. Maybe we have enough removal spells between Grim Bounty, drop. We can shave Array, I guess. Games are in Arena, yeah. So I'll be exporting this deck to Arena. I mean, yeah, I'm not really big on tools, honestly. I'm just gonna cut the tools. Just do this. I think splashing Death Whisper's fun. And we have ways to win. Like, we just have grindy stuff. You know, we have like a dragon and a herald and a drider and stuff like that. So, don't we cut the 6-drop removal spell before the 1-drop removal spell? Not necessarily. Like, I don't think it's necessarily like a, you know, a lock. You know. Treasure of Tools. Yeah, I mean, we have like plenty of ways to splash here. We have 2 Horde Robbers, a lot of Adventure, Deadly Dispute. Like, we're probably gonna play all swamps, maybe like, you know, 2 plains, 3 forests, something like that. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna play this. It's a bunch of removal spells. I don't know if I just want to just draw with this deck, but I guess Horde Robber makes you want to play first. So we have also Savannah Lions in our deck. So I think it's our deck, folks. We got a match. We got a Grumpy Hammy, and we got round 1 here. Sweatsuit Invitational. I think our deck is good. I have no idea though, honestly. We're winning die rolls, and we are we're queuing it up here with a Dungeon Crawler and a Blade. Let's go. Against GG Guards or G Guards. I'm actually not sure. I apologize. I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Planes? Alright. I mean, so we just drew a Dismember, which is sick, obviously. Place your bets, place your bets. Thanks, Sonic. Sonic's got those, wait, what? I will decline. Place your bets, please. Channel points. win this match or not? What do you think? All right. I mean, I would trade Crawler for Paladin all day, so... We're going to decline again. Good catch, Crimson. Good catch. Take 3. Yeah, we're gonna Fang Blade and say go. I think I don't want to use either my mana efficiently. So, alright. So Paladin comes in. They gain 2 back. Whatever. This is fine. We're gonna leave our blade available. They're gonna play a Sylvan Shepherd. Another Ray. Man, we're just raying it up here. I can put the dagger on the blade, just kill the Shepherd, which is pretty cool. So let's just do that. Put this here. Attack of both. I do want to attack this. Death Touch will kill this. We'll start our dungeon. And I think that with 3 of that enchantment in our deck, we're pretty incentivized to want to finish dungeon as soon as possible. It's actually funny because Obulette is really cool with Dungeon Crawler. We just like sack a creature, sack a land. Discard a card, sack a creature, and sack a land. If I don't have any cards in my hand, that's like fine, right? And then we just like make the 4/4, finish the thing, get back to 2/1. Is that crazy to go down that path? I think I'm gonna go down the Tomb of Annihilation, folks. Am I insane here? Am I a crazy person? So we trapped entry. Then we say go. We kill the Paladin. Untap. To kill their next thing. Attack. Attack the Crawler. We have plenty of ways to dungeon again. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I have no idea if this is right or not. Because we're also going to empty our hand pretty quick too. So we can basically mitigate the discard and mitigate the sacrifice pretty easily. Definitely the right call. Always Tomb. That's a bold strategy. All right, let's kill this. They're gonna be so mad. And kill this. Oh, what a draw too. Play the Herald. Attack. All right, here we go. They're almost dead. We're gonna Obulette. Sacrifice Dungeon Crawler. Sacrifice a land. Saboteur, what's up? Resub, thanks so much. Tier 2, Tier 2. Great. So now they like have to finish, or they have to block this, or they just die, and they just take 4 from this. Obviously, sacking a land with this thing in play kind of sucks, but. And then all of our precipitous drops are just terminates basically. This is pretty cool. These are pretty fun. Rocking the Tomb of Annihilation. In the tank here. In the tank. Wonder if left. Nah, there's no way that. Oh, this way. The Veils of Fear and then the Sandfall Cell. I mean, I just want to make the 4/4 as soon as possible, you know? And now they're like forced to block this. Say go. I mean, I guess we're gonna attack. This feels like the 5 damage spell. Well, they would just discard a card if they had to, you know. So I'm gonna assume this is the 5 damage spell. But either way, we're getting it for 4 or making a 4/4. So they're probably gonna kill the blade here. So smart. Oh no, they played the wrong one. That feels terrible. They misclicked it and didn't deal with damage. I'm not sure they would have won anyway, but that sucks. That sucks. They obviously meant to set off the traps and they click rouse the party by accident. I mean, they would be at 3, and I'd have 4 lands and a Herald in play. So like, they're probably not winning this game regardless, but that does suck. Like, I obviously had the read, and I wouldn't have attacked if it was that bad for us. So, missed lethal. It's 6 to activate the Herald. All right, so I guess we'll sideboard in our Rays of Enfeeblement. All right. Just like a green-white deck. Maybe we want to have Fate's Reversal in our deck, honestly. Like, we have 2 Blades to return, which is more venturing. Perhaps that's better than Deadly Dispute is. Let's try this. Yeah, again, I don't think it affected the outcome of the game at all. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I think we would have won that game like 96% of the time, you know. Igor, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Igor. He's grumpy, hammy, living in his cage. I don't know the words, because I'm making them up, and I'm really bad at singing. Not a good freestyler. Double Ray kinda did its job. We played 2 1-mana Terminates. Yeah, it definitely did its job. Yeah, that was a note that that Nicole wrote when she was playing Among Us with some of her friends. And she was like showing that to like her friend without saying it on the camera. Then it just ended up in Igor's cage. It's so funny to me. Alright, not nearly as good of a hand, but we're gonna keep. I guess I have this thing for splashes too. That was a good draw. Alright, I mean, all the colors. Celestial Unicorn. Alright, so we just play Blade here and just say go. And see what happens here. Veteran Dungeoneer. Scry 1. Is there one that gains life too? Doesn't one of the dungeons I see your dungeons. Yeah, Yawning Portal, you gain 1 life. Interesting. I'm pretty happy trading the Blade for the Unicorn. Honestly, it's gonna get bigger anyway, so then we can like Blade Crawler and we have reversal and everything, so just jam. Sure. Pretty cool to like, they play a big thing here, we Grim Bounty it. And then next turn they play a big thing, we Whisper, force this thing to get blocked. At least this only forces it forces a block, not a specific block. Alright, Planner Ally. That card is pretty good. So we're just gonna kill that and then attack with Fangblade, I think. Maybe attack with Fangblade first then, right? See what they do. Or do I want to wait and use the Fangblade with the Death Whisper? I think I actually want to wait. They probably gonna block, honestly. So we'll just like kill this and say go. That's such a treasure. If I could only live off of 1 type of prepared food the rest of my life, what would it be? I don't know, honestly. Drop it like it's hot. Alright, so we're gonna play the Death Whisper. We're gonna force the Blade to get blocked. Target creature oh, I'm sorry. It makes the creature block. So we get to target this. This has to block. Send this in. Trade. Maybe your end step. Alright, so your end step. And then we're going to return one of these blades and start venturing. where are we going now? We do have a precipitous drop in our hand, so we want to finish in a dungeon probably. Do I want to go Tome again? I don't think I do. Actually, we have a lot of lands in play. We have a lot of lands in play, and I have a crawler. And we can cast both of our spells probably. Am I going Tomb again? Yeah. Yeah. Dungeon Crawler really like mitigates the downside a lot, so. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Swords to Plowshares off the top here. I think it's always Tomb when you have Dungeon Crawler. I don't know if it's always Tomb otherwise, but. You might rush through it again. Inspiring Bard, sure. I do have Chicken Farm. I do have Chicken Farm. They're just going to get in for 5 here? Okay. Sure. And play a Paladin. So we just like play Blade, drop Paladin. This requires us to discard a card too, though. And sack a land. 4/5. Yeah, we're just going to go the Veils of Fear way. I think. Like, do I need to kill the Paladin? Like, I don't think I need to kill the Paladin, honestly. Obviously, we would like to draw a card. We have Ray and Blade. Play Blade and they kill it. I'm not sure about this. Paying a lot of life here, that's for sure. I want to save this for later because it's so cheap. And I have no qualms about making blocks here. Definitely taxing our life total a pretty big amount. Well, you gotta like maybe chump block that Dungeoneer, honestly, and just like gain 5 life. Damn, that's aggressive. Alright, we're making blocks, folks. They have a bull run here? That would suck. Pretty unhappy with my choice to go on the Tomb of Annihilation, honestly. Pump? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright. That also means they have a jam. Alright, we draw a spell here, folks. That is a spell. That is definitely a spell. Each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice a creature, artifact, or land. So we can array this thing, drop this thing. Just sack a land. I'm very unhappy that they're thinking about this. So maybe it might have like a 6-drop or a 7-drop in their hand or something like that. I suppose they could maybe consider sacrificing the Bard now, so that if we finish the dungeon later, we won't get a death trigger on the Whisper. But we're already at 8, so. Sure. Just play land. I mean, just kill us now and pays you life, honestly. We just keep drawing cards. Like, They'll have 2 1/1s to our 1/3. It'll be at 6. It's pretty good. You really want to finish this dungeon. Like, really bad. Alright, no more Death Whisper. Greatness at any cost, you know? No, we're not going to block, though. Spare Dagger. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We just say go here. We sit behind our Herald and leave our eyes up. It's a pretty great spot to be in, honestly. Like, we just Herald every turn, hopefully gain some life. They go for an all-out attack, we have a kill spell. They go for a trick, we have a kill spell. This is certainly very reasonable. Sure. Thing up. Evolving Wilds or just saying go? Sweet. Alright, start rolling some dice. Roll to 7. Never high roll ever. Draw Forest. Alright, I mean, that can equip the Death's Whisper and still activate this thing, which is cool, so put that there and just say go. I mean, we are technically dead on board, so if they go for the kill, we're going to blow them out in combat with this Eyes of the Beholder. Alright, so kill this. Yeah, block here. I guess block here and go to 1. Playing the modern event? What's the modern event? Please don't have drawn a good card. Yeah, no cards in hand, so. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. Definitely am very unhappy with our choice to go on the Tomb that game. They did use the correct mode that time. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I'm very unhappy with my choice to go on the Tomb. Yeah, obviously could have just like drawn a brick there and like not drawn the card to win the game, but sure. Overall, unhappy with my choice to go into the Tomb. So, game 3. Just had to survive for a turn. Kill the thing, untap, roll the dice, hopefully draw a venture card. Yeah, I mean, I think Tomb in game 1 was like definitely correct. I think Tomb might have not been correct. And then I also think that not chump blocking the 5 power creature that turn might have been incorrect too, because we took the Tomb and we had the Legend in play. So I think we could have played better that game, you know. Isn't there a showcase? What's a showcase? Like a Magic Online tournament? I don't know. I don't know any of the Magic Online tournaments. So I haven't played like an actual Magic Online tournament in a long time. I played the BTQs back in the day, like a few years ago, like Pioneer BTQs and stuff. But Think Tomb is only going on a short path. I mean, obviously, if you're consistently venturing and being very aggressive, but no worries, Obi-Wan Jacoby. I just like saying your name. Obi-Wan Jacoby. Do you misclick more often on Arena or Magic Online? Probably Arena. It's easier to Space Jam on Arena, I think. Yeah, we were ahead, but we were ahead when we Tomb. They just like played a number of creatures in a row that were pretty good. Ugh. Really hate mulling Unlimited. I really do. We could Scry and Treasure if we draw one land. I'm gonna keep. We have a decent amount of 2-drops also. So I think we're drawing to 15 lands. We're drawing to like maybe half a dozen 2-drops. I'd say well over half our deck is live. We have 2 draws to draw. We have to basically lose a flip twice to make this hand terrible. And even then we still have a Ray, and we draw a land on turn 4. We have a Blade, and we have a creature and our removal spell on another land. So I'm gonna keep. I really, really hate mulliganing Unlimited. Being down a card is such a monumental disadvantage. So there you go. See? So we didn't draw a land, but like I said, we have like half a dozen 2-drops that are very good also. So yeah, that'll do it real good. That'll do it real nice. Oh yeah, let's go. So we're just gonna kill this and start going nuts. Okay. Heh. It's not like this is like basically a premium removal spell against them, you know. But we do have another. We do have a Grim Bounty. We're also building towards a Black Dragon too. So I'm gonna say go again. And then I think I'm gonna use one for a Blade, even though we have a Black Dragon. Like we're leaving 2 mana on the table if we don't do this. So. Gintersedge, watch the Modern Bar Class bonus video on Twitch. Awesome. Yes, bonus videos for my subscribers. Subs only and YouTube members. That's a Planeswalker. I mean, honestly, thank God the common removal spells all kill Planeswalkers now. It's funny because one of the open hands was like a last pick. Might have been pack 1 though. We just kill this. We're building up the dragon too, so we're like now we can cast dragon next turn. Owlbear's really good. That's pretty cool. All right. I mean, if we attack with both and they block the Robber, we get to Dragon it. Then we can't play Adventurer because we don't have any treasures left. So I'm just going to send it into Fangblade and see what happens. It's a trade I'm fine making, so. And if we start a dungeon, it'll probably be the smallest one. Yeah. Again, with 3 copies of that, the -5/-5 enchantment in our deck, I think finishing a dungeon is like a pretty big thing. That's a great one to do. So that's a terminate with our Death Touchers. So play this, and I'll play Skeletons too. I know we're like shorting our mana for Black Dragon a little bit, but we got a bunch of venturing to do. We have a Dragger. We're gonna get Robber in probably next turn also. So. Yes, there's a lot of snowball kind of cards in the set for sure. Inspiring Bard. Yeah, whatever. Gain 3 life. Ooh, boy, that's a good sign. Alright, so it is a 3/3, so it does block our stuff reasonably well, but... So we have to just, like, dagger... Put dagger on whatever, any Death Toucher. And we send with... Skeletons, Blade, Adventurer. We could send the Robber, too, and just, like, try and hit with everything else. Because we're going to kill the Owlbear here. Would they take a whole bunch and allow us to venture twice? Well, actually, I can put a counter on the Robber. Or on anything else, because of the storeroom. Or I can go down the... Ooh, actually. Okay, this is actually sweet. No, actually, never mind. It's not going to work in combat. I'm lying. I'm making things up. I mean, Fungi Cavern is pretty sweet also. And also, the treasure to cast our Black Dragon is pretty nice too, so... I might just attack with everything here. They block the Robber, whatever. They take a bunch of damage. We trigger with Blade. We go and make a treasure, and then have enough mana for this next turn, maybe. Make a treasure. Take action. Kill this. I like dagger a lot in these decks. Alright, they're gonna block that, so sure. Get it for a whole bunch. Traded our Robber from a bunch of damage and a guaranteed venture. We're gonna give this thing. This is until my next turn. Doesn't actually do anything, I guess, because they're not gonna attack us. So we'll just go Dark Pool. And just go. So we draw a land, we have Black Dragon, we draw a spell, we're super happy. We have Adventurer and Blade coming in to finish this, finish the mine. Sure. I think I would like to draw a, land here. Spells are good too, I guess. Never complain about spells. We have a creature land too, that's true. That plays. That plays. Alright, so, target here. Put the dragon in your hand. Drop it like it's hot. So complete our dungeon, kill the thingy. We draw Reaper's Talisman. We're not going to waste our treasure on this, so we're just going to attack. So, same with everything. Start a new dungeon. This time we're going to start whatever gets us treasure first, I think. So the quickest treasure is Fandelver. I want to go Mad Mage, actually. I mean, they're at 10, though. Like, the game's probably going to end before we finish this dungeon. We'll just do this again. Horde Robber on top's going to the bottom. No interest. So they can trade with Skeletons and Venture, or block this. And trade also and take 5, so... Alright, cool. So we get the Venture twice? Ooh, no. Defensive spell, sure. That's fine. Still Venture twice, so... so we're going to... they're at 7. I definitely want to cast Dragon next turn. So you probably want to just go Treasure and then Dark Pool. I just love finishing dungeons. It should be very clear I have a 7-drop in my hand. Making treasure, not equipping this, like... Half-elf monk, sure. I don't like using this talisman, honestly, so... Yeah, now we draw land anyway, sure. Dargon. Dargon was a man. He was a Dargon man. Draw card! Oh, there's Ranger Glass. I mean, I guess we're just in a Tomb Annihilation now, so try and kill them. There's dead to actual everything, so deck seems pretty good. I'm like pretty happy with our deck. Not like a static or anything, but I think our deck's pretty solid. What do you think, Igor? It's Igor's birthday and he'll nap if he wants to. Nap if he wants to. Nap if he wants to. You would nap too if you were a hammy also. Dun 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 dun.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, 1-up. Alright, round 2 versus Rum Tea. Rum Tea. Ooh. Ooh. Not good. Not good. It's a single in bracket, so not every round is done yet, but we can play our next round if our opponent's done, so we're gonna mulligan this. We're gonna mulligan. No mods to pay our prediction. Was it not paid out? I can pay it out manually if you need to. Yeah, that's a pretty good 6, I guess. Just keep the 1, 2, 3. Crawling. Black Hippie, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. I did win. I did win. Prediction time. Place your bets. Another game already started, but whatever. Thieves' Tools. Sure. Get it for 2. Name's Davis. Sweet. From New Jersey. Dirty Jersey. The Painter. Okay. So pretty easy attack here. Both. Painter's pretty good. Painter's pretty good. Do I have Vorpal? What is Vorpal? Also, reset from Memnite Shyamalan, which I missed. Memnite Shyamalan, one of my favorite names. Oh, the rare? I don't know about no. Is Untapped GG working? You see my? I didn't update it probably. I need to update it. No, it's up to date. Is it working? Yeah, they might play a honk and chonker here. I do agree. It's a little scary, but we can get our blade in maybe. All right, good. Oh, I got mobile. Word. Yeah, that was not me passively. That was not me passively aggressively saying, "Why don't you just look at the deck list?" That was me actually being curious because they, I know there wasn't like an update initially and they screwed things up. So, Jaded Sellsword. That is a very large creature. It is a 5/4 haste first strike till end of turn. So that's fine. I mean, now we're just coming in. I think we're gonna block with the robber and just draw cards off of it. We can draw some spells here. Five four's pretty big, you know. Jeez. All right, never mind. We'll select that. Their deck seems good. Cool. Alright, so we play Dagger. We'll just put it on the robber, I guess. Skeletons blocks the Sellsword well, which is nice. Alright, it's pretty big. Does stink a little bit to lose our Death Toucher before that happens, but all right, we're just playing skeletons and saying go here. We can put the sword, this down it too. They have a kill spell here. We're probably in big trouble. They have the tools to go on the zombie too. Wandering Barbarian. Smash or make a treasure? Make a treasure. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, look at the death trigger also, which is pretty good. I can't even block this, so... I mean, maybe blocking Robber and Crawler on the sword was better. I guess not necessarily. Alright, so trade there. I venture, they venture. I think I'm just scrying. Scrying in a chump blocker seems pretty ideal at the moment. We also have our, obviously we have our things. Triumph and Adventurer, sure. Fair place. Also a Death Toucher for our dagger, too. We're going to go down the dark and evil path. So yeah, we're kind of screwed here. Oh, we gotta start getting life, which we can't really do, unfortunately. So I think we're just dead. Just gonna die of the tools. That big hit for 5 really got us. I actually might not want to show him any more cards. 5-2. So I can play Herald and I can play Adventurer, but we can't stop the Ogre in 2 turns. I think we just draw a rule spell, right? I don't know if we can actually beat the Thieves' Tools, though. Because if we kill this, they just move it over here. And I don't know if we can, like, survive that many times. I plan on doing Bronze Mythic for Forgotten Realms. Yeah, check the YouTube, folks. Episode 1 went up today. We already did 5 episodes live on stream. Check the YouTubes. You gotta follow me on social media. You gotta keep yourself on the pulse. Keep your fingers on the pulse. Yes, episode 1's on YouTube now. Reaper's Talisman's also good. Yeah, I guess we'll keep playing. Alright, so we're gonna play land. Just play Herald and play Adventurer, just say go. I guess I probably should have attacked with the Crawler. Whatever. Sure. I probably should have attacked with this, I guess, earlier. Sure. Just gave away a little info I didn't need to give away. We have Dagger on Adventure to kill something. Oh my god. This card's like unreal, right? Just like completely unbeatable, unreal. Alright, so we can kill this. We can venture. Play Drider. I don't know how we ever beat this card in a million years. It's just like 2 3-1s stacking every turn, right? Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets +X+O, where X is the number of skeletons you control. Beginning of your end step. So this will be a 2-1 next turn. We can make a... We're going to attack with this, we're going to kill this. Maybe just get in here, honestly. Heralds. I'm making Goblin, too. I'm just going to get in. Make a Goblin, cast Rider, and kill this thing, and try and kill him in 2 turns. I guess it's a free block on the Horde Robber, so I guess we'll leave that one back, but... Might come down to a lucky roll on the Herald, honestly, to stay alive, but...
Hashtag Shivan Harvest.
Thanks, Optimator. You're great. This is a freaking jam. It's the Game Boy Zelda. Who's played the Game Boy Zelda in chat? Link's Awakening, raise your hand in chat. I think they just released it on Switch as like a graphical update, but what the hell is this? Oh, they're blocking. We're just dead. That's so lame. Why you gotta be like that? Alright, it's not even exactly free to kill us. If I made a treasure we could have rolled on the Herald, I obviously couldn't have played around that. Maybe I could have sent in the Robber too. That's so gross. So if I made a treasure I could have rolled on Herald and gained 2 life maybe. That's gross. Alright, you win. Make him do it, I guess. Yeah, I played Link's Awakening on my Game Boy a million years ago, but I have not played the Switch version. I loved that game as a kid. I couldn't beat like one of the 7th temple. I just like missed some stupid obvious thing. I spent like a week of my vacation at my grandma's house in Florida, like trying to figure it out, and I finally figured it out. All right, so we're gonna bring in you find a cursed idol, I think. Obviously our arrays aren't nearly as good here. I'm pretty happy just cutting both of them. And you can bring in like, you find a cursed idol. Maybe you can just Eye of the Beholder, honestly.
Howdy.
What's up, Rex? Thanks for the resub. Really short? Not if you're 8, man. I spent a lot of time playing that game. I almost like kind of like Fates Reversal art deck just in general, honestly. My boogers are made of cheese. Thank you for following the stream. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow, but of course watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Your youngest be Switch version? Sweet. Yeah, it was like 30 years ago, so I couldn't tell you exactly what thing stumped me. But it was in the Tower Temple. I think it was on the top right of the map. It was like the 7th temple, I think. That's good. Soltar's a sub now. Thanks, Doctor. Ocarina of Time is the best Zelda. I mean, I haven't played anyone past Ocarina of Time. I can't even say that. Or Majora's Mask. But you rolled a 5. All right, cool. That was a weird pause. It means they have the Undeath card, probably. I can target your opponent's stuff, right? What else could it possibly be? Alright, sure, whatever. Yeah, Meg, you're an Ocarina of Time hater, right? Which is like, preposterous. Right, so just have a non-game here, I guess. Sure. You could drop, but like, I think I'd rather just, I guess you want to like, yeah, just play the blades, so. Yeah, I'd be really happy if all the Zeldas that I missed were on Switch. I know that they just put like one of them on Switch, or they're going to. So that game obviously wasn't very fun. Hopefully Game 3 is a little more interesting. All right, let it ride. Wii U has Wind Waker. Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess eventually, because me and Nicole play them together. God damn it. Oh, we're on the draw. What do we do? We can't keep this hand. If Black Dragon and Eyes of the Beholder were like a 3-drop and a 4-drop, like maybe we can keep. But we just can't keep this hand. Hey, listen. Alright, they all get a 5-back game, so. Alright, we're keeping all of this. I'm going to get rid of the Herald. Talisman, Dagger, Blade, and just hoping of a kill spell. Cool. Oh, they got their painter again. Ideally, they don't play the 5-4 haster on turn 3 on the play. That'd be pretty crappy. Zorn. Okay. Seems pretty good. Thieves' tools, 2 treasures. All right. And we obviously have a kill here with the dagger, so. Hopefully they just bring all the Wii U games to Switch. If they ever, all right, that was pretty good actually. So they probably have a kill spell here, because like they're gonna power word this, and we try to dagger it or talisman it. So I guess I'll try and dagger it and attack, because it's like mana wise free away, and then we'll just drop this Zorn. So they're gonna power word here for sure, but it wastes treasure at least. No, all right. I guess Judge. If they kill my blade in response to the trigger, will it use last known information and remember that this had death touch? Still applies? All right. That's I'm pretty sure that's correct also. So we're gonna attack. Pop this. Kill this. Cool. Alright, so let's start, I want to get drop online too, so we're trying to go on the cheap, but a small one. We're going to bottom that. Just play on their blade now, just so they go. And they have a lot of mana, you know, but if they, we can get a treasure if we need it for green. They play the skeleton thing. They definitely value getting treasure and not growing their Zorn, so I guess we had the thing already in play, so higher text blades, pretty good. Okay. Fate's Reversal. That's kind of cool. So we can like make a treasure, cast Reversal, and maybe drop too. Just kind of race through this dungeon. These both hit it would complete the thing for it to kill this, so let's go. Wow. That is wild. Just chump blocking the blade? That is something else. Alright. Let's just drop, make a treasure, and then face reversal and move to the next step. We'll Fungi Cavern too. So we'll drop this. Drop it like it's hot. And we'll make a treasure. And we'll Fate's Reversal. This card's good. I should make this card. And then we're going to Fungi Cavern, or we're gonna Fungi Cavern, obviously, because we it saves more life than the other one does. So, all right, we're at 11. We venture one more time, and this thing dies. We have a blade and a talisman, which is pretty good too. We have another blade. Zoltar's gifted subs. Ugh. Oh, we have this thing, so no treasure now though. All right, so. Nikes. But I guess they're just gonna block, because like it's just gonna die anyway if this hits them. That was a very bad equip. I should not have done that. That was very, very bad. Okay. I gained 2 life. I just play the blade. That was terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I just like sort of like just clicked it and didn't think about it. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna lose this card. Stupid. Probably wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I'd have a blade in play, but I just don't think we can actually beat this card. So. Like, this card's just unreal. No, the deck's very good, like... Alright. Like, how do you ever beat this card on a remotely stable board, you know? Alright, yeah, we're dead. Alright, yeah, I mean, I guess our mistake didn't really matter. We just lost to this card, basically. Yeah, we'd be at 10 without this, and they still have cards in hand too, but yeah, alright. I think our deck was pretty good, but their deck does seem very good. So like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, I guess? Attack! Yeah. Alright. GG's. Yeah, all in all, I think our deck was quite good. I'm not, like, unhappy with our deck at all. We, like, definitely missed a little bit in game 1 and 3. And we never drew Ranger class, yada, yada, yada. But all in all, pretty happy. Pretty happy with our deck. So, 1-1. We're out of a tournament. Single elimination. So, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure your comment of the day is happy birthday, Igor, obviously. Thanks, YouTube.